Rich Cellini, Brad Holland, welcome to San Diego. Coach, the door is open for the Aztecs to gain sole possession of first place.
Rich, San Diego State has to be licking their chops. And you know what? Their win at Wyoming last week looks awfully good right now.
TCU looking for a signature road victory. They'll need a big game out of their senior point guard, Hank Thorns.
He's leading the Horned Frogs in scoring and assists. So not only is he putting points on the board, but he's also creating open shots for his teammates off penetration. He's leading the Mountain West in three-pointers made, and he's shooting them at a high percentage.
Starting lineup for TCU: Anderson, Thorns, Cadet, Green, and Craig Williams. The super sophomore leads the way for San Diego State.
He sure does. He's number 2 in the Mountain West in scoring, number 3 in rebounding. 3 out of the last 4 games. He's had a double-double. Really aggressive with the ball, knows how to get to the foul line, and he's shooting 90% from the charity stripe. Well, TCU, they want 12 turnovers or less. They average 16 this year on the road. They want to maximize their possessions and then limit easy baskets by San Diego State. Take away their fast break points and their second chance opportunities. And for SDSU, they want to find the basket more often now and hitting that net, and they're shooting 50% so far, so that's great. And then do what you do best defensively, and that's hold an opponent under 40% shooting.
Crossland off the bounce, drives in, lost the handle, and it's going to be an offensive foul.
You cannot leave your feet with Tim Shelton in the game, all right? Let's get that straight. Tim Shelton has to be leading the nation and taking charge. This is number 23. I mean, this is a skill and it's a desire, and Tim Shelton does it very well.
No, they have some of the droughts that we had discussed coming in, where TCU can run offense, get people touches, find a good shot, or at least work a shot clock a little bit to try to find something, and we've just seen them come down, either hoist one up, or we saw Thorns bouncing and things that I know, judging by your nonverbal sitting to my right, you don't like as a former coach.
Well, here's what drives you crazy. TCU shooting great percentage, but they're not always getting a shot because they're turning it over. So exactly, execute your offense, let the offense come to you. We don't have to force anything. We're shooting the ball well. So you know Jim Christian, he's pulling his hair out right now. He loves how his team's shooting percentage, but not how they're turning it over.
Shelton. Every time I watch Shelton play, the one word comes to mind is crafty.
Very crafty. He's got a lot of different interior moves inside. He's not a big scorer, but he's a glue guy. He takes charges. He's a great interior passer. You know, decent foul shooter, and a great leader. And you know, Rich, he wants to be a coach. We've got to get his head examined on that, but he wants to be a coach after his career here.
You talked about the mid-range game being almost obsolete. When you see a guy who can do it, everybody gets so excited about it. Why?
Because people are so enamored, players are so enamored with getting to the rim. You know, it's one or the other. It's either I'm shooting 3, everybody goes crazy, or I'm going to drive and make this spectacular finish. San Diego State stole one. Boise State should have won that game. But getting back to your point, you know, you need a third option. You need a third scorer, and Aztecs haven't had one lately. You know, it's been Tapley and Franklin and no one else. Everybody else has been struggling, including the X-Man, Xavier Thames. So for Rayhan now to gain some confidence in this game and hopefully for the rest of the season will really help San Diego State's offense.
Winston Shepard from Findlay Prep here tonight on an official visit, and they are really high on him.
Well, you know, it's all about recruiting.
Yeah.
And part of recruiting is getting guys on the rebound. And these transfers coming in, James Johnson, Dwayne Polee, and J.J. O'Brien, boy, the staff is really excited about them and their work ethic on their redshirt years. And so you're exactly right. And Coach Fisher, you watch Chase Tapley shooting a couple of foul shots here. He's going to have an extremely deep team, and that problem of how do I find minutes for everyone.
Right. Good problems to have.
It is. But it also, at the same time, when you've got a very talented team, to keep guys happy and spread the minutes is an art. But I think Coach Fisher's up to it.